Hey everybody, Dave, Blue Jacket 66 here for a quick video. Real quick video here. I was just kind of looking through some binders and just wanted to talk about very briefly a couple interesting sets from the 1960s that kind of celebrate the greats of the game, the old timers, the pre-war players, and those super guys of the dead ball era and thereafter. Both sets in the 1960s. I think you know one of them, the 1960 Fleer Greats, but there's another set that I think is far more interesting, pretty easy to collect with fantastic super Hall of Fame players, and it's pretty affordable to collect. And I think you'll see the set, I'll show the set, and you'll maybe have inkling to maybe collect the set or even collect a card or two, because they're really super to look at. So let's look at both these sets. Okay, here's the first set in the binder, the 1960 Fleer Greats. Neat 154, I believe, card set with representations and bios of just some of the all-time great players. That's an interesting Cobb image. I honestly don't think I've seen that anywhere else, and I don't know what's going on with the hat. It's red. I don't think that this is a particularly valuable set, and that probably coincides with it not being overly popular. But some people just don't like collecting cards or images of post-playing days. But if you think about it, this set is 50 years old. So it is definitely vintage. And I don't know if it was a novelty at the time or what people thought, what a kid opening cards and he was getting, Judge Landis, but I think it's pretty cool. And I did not put this set together. I had purchased this set, I believe, and this would have been decades and decades ago. That's what. Here's the Ruth. Looks like the set's mint, and this is kind of a perfect binder set, really. I think some sets probably, my baseball collector was talking about what sets to put in binders and if it's even cost effective and are you going to be looking at them. And this is all my vintage sets I have in binders, every single one of them, for the most part. So there it is, the 1960 Fleer Greats. Interesting set, something for you to look into. More interesting than that, in this binder, is the 1963 All-Time Great set, put out by Bazooka Gum. They're Topps cards, put out by Bazooka Gum. Now, Bazooka started doing baseball cards on their boxes in 1959. I showed you the 59 mantle in my last video. It's right here. It was just the back of the box of the Bazooka Gum, and they made them all through the 60s and into the 70s. But these in 1963 with this beautiful gold leaf, and some, the rarer ones, had silver leaf, were actually placed in certain boxes of Bazooka Gum. There'd be 5 cards per box. And it's got neat bios on the back. So they can be found in gradable condition because they were cards that were just placed in the box. But they're very condition sensitive because of this gold leaf. Here's the Ruth. That's kind of interesting in that I don't know why they couldn't come up with a plain days Ruth or one where you had a hat. This image is near end of life for him, and I don't know why they would do that. Here's the Gehrig. These are all just kind of the floating head, which isn't really too aesthetically pleasing to some people, but it's a set of 41 cards. And I don't know if you've even ever seen them before. You really just do not see them that much. There's the Cobb. Beautiful gold foil. This is an interesting card. That is the all-time great Grover Cleveland Alexander, but they could not fit his name on the card, so they just put him by his nickname, which was Pete Alexander. All the way back to Cap Anson. So there is another interesting set for you to ponder. Maybe look on eBay. See if you can find a Ruth or a Cobb or a Hank Greenberg. Connie Mack, who looks like he is in the grave. And there's my Maddie. Cool set. Look for the cards. 1963 Bazooka. All-time greats. Thanks for watching.